In this video, I'm going to show you how to install a bathroom exhaust fan and do all the wiring. And if you're new to this channel, my name's Josh. The channel is all about DIY to save a ton of money. So be sure to subscribe, ring that bell so you get notification every time I release a new video, and hammer that like button for me. That's all I ask in return for making this video. So we got a lot to do today, so let's get started. I'm now going to install this bathroom fan, and you can find this in the links in the description below as well. But just a quick overview, we're going to come from the fan to this flexible aluminum duct, and then it's going to come out the soffit through this soffit vent, and then we're going to make our connections from the pipe to the soffit vent and the pipe to the fan using aluminum ductwork tape. And then I'm going to make my connection to the fan using a Romex connector. So I'm going to quickly unbox this. We're going to save this grill because it's going to be installed after the drywall is complete. And here is the actual fan, and first thing we need to do with it is take it apart. So we just got to pull the sides like so, and then it's going to snap the actual fan mechanism out. And we're also going to hold on to this until after the drywall is up as well. So as you can see, this is just going to plug into this after it's all wired up. So we just got to install this part today. In order to install this, as you can see, there's a place for the Romex connector here. And then it's going to act as a junction box to wire up this little receptacle. And this simply just pulls out. So as you can see, we just wire directly right up to that receptacle piece. So I'm going to begin by installing this Romex connector into the top of this, and all you got to do is push this down and rotate it because it's the snap lock version, and that's all there is to that. I'm going to anchor these two boxes. One's going to be anchored here for floodlights outside the house, and then I got a 2-gang box that's going to be on the other side of the wall for the bathroom, and it's going to be a fan and a light. And all of these are going to be on the same power source. So I'm going to jump power out of this panel to these two boxes first. So I'm going to anchor these boxes next. I'm going to install the fan as close to center as the bathroom as I can, which is about right here. And I'm going to push these wires back a little bit out of the way. As you can see, there's mounting holes here. And I'm just going to bend up these tabs because that's going to space the fan down to allow for the drywall to go flush with it after it's installed. And now all I got to do is hold it in the center of that mark that I made, like so. And I'm just going to mark where these screw holes are in order to anchor it first. I'm now going to place a screw at each one of those marks in order to secure the fan. I'm now going to put the screw in through each mounting hole. The housing is now anchored, and now I'm going to fish a 14-2 wire up to that fan down to the switch box. I'm now going to fish this down through that Romex connector. I'm now going to take my screwdriver and tighten up that Romex connector. I'm now going to take my utility knife and strip this wire. I'm now going to use my wire strippers to strip the wire. And now I'm going to wire up this part to the wiring. And now when I do this, the green goes to the copper, the black goes to black, and white goes to white. To make the connection, I'm just going to use wire nuts. Now that we've made all of our connections, we just place it up into the box and then slide this cover back over it. All right, now as you can see, we are ready to just plug the fan right into it after the drywall's done. I'm now going to take the flex duct and place it over the end of this exhaust vent, and then I'm going to tape it on using the tape. And this is 3-inch flex duct. Now I'll just run the vent out to the soffit. I'm now going to install a soffit vent for the half bath. So with this soffit vent, it's going to sit in between the soffit and it's going to be held into place that way. So we simply just got to twist to unlock it. And this is going to go in from above, this is going to go in from below. And these are not to be used with dryers. This is just for bathroom exhaust because dryers will clog with this screen and you'd have to go up and above, which isn't ideal. So I first got to begin by cutting a 5.5 inch by 5.5 inch square in order to compensate for this to come down through the soffit. I placed a nail through the soffit to mark the center of where I want the soffit vent to come in. So I know it's going to be right here in the center of this soffit panel. So I'm going to make a little mark right here and push that nail back up through. And so it has to be 5.5 by 5.5, so I'm just going to mark a square with my speed square. Give me a template to mark out. Now I'm just going to take my oscillating tool and cut this out. I'm now going to have him come in from above. He's going to stick it down through this hole, then I'm going to twist the end on. All right, he's going to hold it solid while I twist it. As you can see, we're locked on into place. Now all I gotta do is connect to it from the inside using duct tape. That's what it looks like after I connected the flexible vent pipe to the soffit vent. I'm now gonna finish installing the fan that we wired up in our How to Wire a Garage video. To finish this off, I'm simply gonna take the fan assembly and it's gonna go into the housing. As you can see, these line up with these holes here. And then we're just going to clip it into place. Now that that's clipped into place, I'm going to take my needle nose and hold this housing on this side because it will want to push up on me. So I'm just going to grab this first, then just kind of hold down and plug it in to this little receptacle. I'm now going to install the cover, and it's similar to the recessed lights. We got these little metal brackets that's going to clip into place going into these slots. And that's all there is to finishing up the bathroom fan. I'm now here in the bathroom. This is a 2-gang box. I have my fan and my light coming into here. So we got our fan black wire. The black wire going up to the light is here. And yes, they are both labeled. And then I got my powers here and then my 2 grounds. So I'm just going to make my connections. Now we just come over here and turn the breaker on to power that bathroom fan. Now that we got power to the circuit, we're going to turn on the lights. And we got nice lights up above. And then we're going to turn on the bathroom fan. So as you can hear it now, we have air flowing to the outside via the bathroom fan. So now we have our installation complete. If you'd like to see the video where I rough wired this whole garage, check out this video. It'll help you out.